In the book of Matthew chapter 20 verse 1 to 16, Jesus told a story to help people understand what God's kingdom is like. He said, "There was a man who owned a vineyard. Early one morning, the man went out to find workers. He saw some men standing around, and he hired them. He agreed to pay them a fair day's wage, called a denarius, and sent them to work in his vineyard. A few hours later, around 9 in the morning, the owner went out again. He saw more men standing in the marketplace, doing nothing. He told them, 'You also go and work in my vineyard, and I will pay you what is right.' So they went. The man did the same thing again at noon, and then at 3 in the afternoon. Each time, he found more people waiting for work and sent them to his vineyard. Even at 5 in the afternoon, when the workday was almost over, the owner saw some men still standing around. He asked, 'Why have you been standing here all day doing nothing?' They said, 'Because no one has hired us.' 'You also go and work in my vineyard,' he said to them. When evening came, it was time to pay the workers. The owner told his manager to start with the workers who were hired last and go on to the ones who were hired first. The men who had only worked 1 hour came forward, and each one received a full day's wage, a denarius. So, when the men who were hired first came to get paid, they expected more, but they also received just 1 denarius. They were upset and started to complain. 'These men only worked 1 hour,' they said, 'and you made them equal to us, even though we worked all day in the hot sun.' But the owner said to one of them, 'Friend, I am not being unfair to you. Didn't you agree to work for 1 denarius? Take your pay and go. I want to give the one who was hired last the same as I gave you. Don't I have the right to do what I want with my own money? Or are you upset because I am generous?' Then Jesus said, 'So the last will be first, and the first will be last.'" This story shows us something important about how God works. God is always fair, but his fairness isn't always what we expect. We might think the ones who worked longer should get more, but the owner kept his promise. He gave the first workers exactly what they agreed to. He didn't treat them unfairly. He just chose to be generous to the others. God gives his grace freely. It doesn't depend on how long we've been serving him or how much we've done. Whether someone comes to God early in life or late in life, God welcomes them the same. This reminds us not to compare ourselves to others or to feel jealous of how God blesses them. Instead, we should be thankful for his kindness to all people. In the end, God's kingdom doesn't run on competition. It runs on grace. Thanks for watching. Share, like, and subscribe for more.